And then you all wake up. You're in a carriage. It's a very luxurious carriage with comfortable pillowed seats and velvet curtains. It's kind of cold and bumpy, but it's as pleasant as the carriage ride could be. The party, however, are not alone. Sitting beside you is a well-dressed man and woman. Yeah.
So, wait. This isn't about physical strength. This is about emotional strength. We gotta make Craig watch his parents die. Again and again.
Yeah. Jacques, maybe you do realize that. Maybe that's you've realized. You think, oh, maybe actually, Junior, do the party know what's supposed to happen in this situation? You feel a sense of dread because you know what happens here, but do the rest of them.
I wouldn't have told them what happens.
Yeah. Okay. So, out of character, you
Yeah.
may have figured out what's gonna happen, but
I think it's pretty clear what happens.
yeah. Well, no. As far as you're aware, they just saw your dad be a total fucking badass and kill all these guys.
True.
Woo!
Yeah. But yeah. Cool. So yeah. Once again, we'll just jump forward a bit because the carriage flips over and your dad starts to get out the carriage, drawing his sword and telling his wife to stay behind. What do you guys do?
I'm basically going to try and I'm gonna get out of the carriage and pull the gun from behind my back.
Yeah. Ready to fire again? Okay. Cool. So, what about the rest of you guys? Are you guys gonna get up and ready to fight again?
Yeah.
Can I do I don't know. This is
Willpower save would be your best chance for this.
okay.
Well, actually, no. Sorry, just be a straight up wisdom check. See if you can figure out exactly kind of what's going on here.
All right. Yeah.
14. You maybe realize what this sense of dread is. You realize that that Junior, maybe it's the sense of dread compared to how quickly Junior just drew his weapon. But yeah, maybe you figure out that something's off here, and Junior maybe realizes exactly what. That's what you get from that.
So we don't know that we've just done this.
Well, no, you do know that you guys have just rewound. You know you're doing it for the second time.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll perception to see if I notice that Junior's being a bit more proactive and straightforward and as aggressive as he is.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah, because usually Junior,
I'm a little bit more chilled out when it comes to fighting and kind of find it fun.
You seem very motivated.
Yeah, that's probably a fair way to put it. But yeah. What do you all what are you all thinking right now? Junior, Blight and Jacques are both getting this kind of what's going on here situation. Dorhim, how are you feeling?
I think this is a great test. I'm going to keep doing it.
Doing pretty bloodthirsty as always.
Yeah, you've hopped out the carriage. You've hopped out the carriage with Junior.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, we're going to keep the same initiative order, just because it saves us rolling that again. So yeah, Dorhim, how are you starting this one this time?
I think I'm going to start exactly the same.
Oh, yeah. Can you do that more than once?
I'm assuming these are counted as a different set of enemies.
No. Oh, is it a set of enemies? If it's a set of enemies, then yes.
Every enemy gets a timer, and then if I want to do it again, it adds +5 to the check each.
Then that is okay.
Yeah. Okay. That is above, if I've got it right. And then Craig needs to roll a thing against a disguise check.
Yep,
perception versus disguise.
So yeah, can you beat 23 in a perception check, Craig?
Probably not.
Close.
Oh!
Okay, so yeah, give me your
One
D4
time
damage.
I get a good perception.
Give me your D4 damage on all these, Dorhim. If you can get that 1, 2, 3, 4. Good start. Damn it. I mean, that's a good trade-off. Cool. Yep. Cool. So yeah, you get a whole bunch of damage on these. Junior, it's your turn.
I am going to fire my gun.
Okay, do it.
Blank shot.
13, that hits. One of them
Okay.
just like the closest one to you, like just like your dad, pretty much like just cuts his head off with a single like swipe of his sword, just like haha. Like your father's like he's motivated to protect his like loved one. He's motivated to see his family again. He doesn't want to go down without a fight.
He's not the only one.
Okay, Jacques, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
I don't know. It's confusing.
If you want to give me a general D20 check to see if you can figure some stuff out, I'll let you do that.
Okay, I guess.
Okay.
How to do that? Just /20, is it?
/R space D20.
Nice. Oh.
Like,
No
you get this
good.
idea that maybe the correct answer is not to go like as ham as these guys are. You do take this moment to like kind of like collect yourself, but you can't
Yeah.
figure out stuff like that. Blight, what do you want to do?
I guess I would go provide support.
Okay, you're gonna take the other shot. Go for it. Yep, crossbow guy is back, and he's got his crossbow. That does hit, but does not kill. Yeah, your dad throws another knife, and then your dad does because it's all your dad.
Yeah.
Everyone is dad. We're all dads now. Okay.
We are all the same dad.
Yeah. We're on the D6 plus ones, so everyone's going to take a target again. One for Dorhim, one for Junior, and one for Blight because Jacques is staying behind to think things through rather than. That's the one for Dorhim. One for Junior. That's a hit.
Gosh.
And that's one for Blight. Is that a hit?
What's your AC?
Okay. So D6 damages for you two. For Junior.
Oh.
Sorry, buddy. And for Blight. Right. Next round of combat. Dorhim, you're up.
Okay. Gonna go for the
Stab.
sword hitting this time, I think.
Stab time. Yep. Okay. The guy that was attacking you is no longer as Mr. Mayhew just like does a nice like slash down and he's dead. Okay,
Oh, no.
Junior, you're up.
I'm in melee combat now, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
I am going.
Pistol whip. You got that crit point.
I'm going to. Yeah. I just really want to do the pistol whip, or I should say the fucking rifle in the face.
Yeah. Go for it.
So I'm going to do that, even though it's probably like one of my worst abilities right now.
Well, it was better than the last one where you got 2, I think. But yeah, good job.
Maybe now is not the time to be rifle butting people.
Yeah, it's your turn again. If you, want to, you can do the same thing again where you just don't fight and you think things through.
I guess, yeah.
Yep, just give me that.
Like I'm just going to say no. I'm not fighting because I, as a player, so much want to fight.
No,
More
totally.
Because my character would do.
I am dumbfounded.
Jacques, you're just dumb. You're just
Yeah.
like,
It's like I cannot figure this out.
okay. Blight,
But
you're up.
they're already dead. We stabbed those guys.
So no, I'd probably have noticed by now that Jack's not actually doing it.
Yeah, for sure. You're all probably aware of that.
I'd probably try and be working out why he's
Okay. You could. Ask
taking
him.
over him to him. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you do? What do you say?
Jack, what are you doing?
Trying to fix something's not right about this. We just did this a minute ago.
I've realised this, but I've not quite put it together yet.
I guess. I guess, but clearly we're doing something wrong. It's supposed to be some kind of test, isn't it?
Okay, you like all 4 of you will hear this, Like this exchange is between them, but because remember, like rounds of combat happen at the same time.
Yelling over people fighting to each other.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Like Junior, you're hearing this while you're like trying to whack someone with your gun, and Dorhim's like hearing this while he's like slashing someone with his sword. But yeah. Now we're on to the next player's turn, we're now on to these guys again. One of them's going to go for Dorhim, one of them's going to go for Junior. So Dorhim, that's a miss, isn't it? Yep. And Junior. Let's see if we can kill Junior in a session. 3 more damage for you, buddy.
Oh.
The crossbow bolt kind of like slices your leg.
How close am I to?
Reasonably, you guys are pretty close. Yeah. Sure.
I look if I could deflect that arrow.
Yeah, go for it. You said you wanted to use it.
I would have to be the one that's getting hit.
Oh.
So,
Alright. Okay, we're back to the top of the table. Dorhim, it's your turn.
Okay. Is there anybody attacking? Yeah, there's one attacking me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Hit him with a sword.
Okay. You whack him with your sword, and he goes down. Like same whole routine. Daddy stabs him. Daddy takes all the glory.
Daddy.
Yep. Oh, Daddy. Next up, we have Junior.
What's the penalty for shooting in combat?
I don't think you can shoot a guy who's like.
Oh, I can.
No, I don't think you can.
I'm going to move out of combat, kind of like limply, like lamely, as my leg bleeds.
That's the attack of opportunity, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
Hans,
I might die this session.
let's get Junior out of combat, guys.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Please.
I thought you could attack if he was standing next to someone, but he took an attack of opportunity. I thought was the thing.
I took like a mod.
Yeah, that's right. You take an attack of opportunity. Like you take this attack of opportunity anyway, but you can move out of combat and take it, or you can shoot and take it.
Okay, well, if I needed the move action, then I probably would have. It's okay. Now I'm just gonna fire back into the guy.
Take a shot. Boom! Like the guy, good shot right in the chest. Like your dad stabs through the bullet hole, and the guy just collapses onto his sword.
Ooh.
And the last guy falls dead.
Yeah.
Your mother gets out the carriage, and they hug it out. And then guys are sitting back in the carriage as it trundles along its way.
Do they not turn around and say "son" just before we fade?
No.
Oh, making it more heartbreaking.
They don't react to you guys being there. They don't know you're there.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are back in the carriage.
Okay.
But sometime before this attack happens again.
Okay, so
yeah, with Blight and Jacques.
we're
I'm
clearly
just taking out my rifle in the carriage now.
We're clearly doing something wrong here.
I'm going to turn to Junior and say, Junior, do you know anything about this? You seem very eager about this situation.
Do you know that thing where it's as if someone's about to cry when they're angry or something, where they can get glazed eyes? That's gonna be me right now.
Oh, babe.
Yeah.
No.
I'm just gonna look at you.
Okay. What do you say? Do you say anything, or do you just
I'm just looking.
Do we roll diplomacy? Should we roll diplomacy?
Putting it into my gun.
If you want to roll diplomacy, you can try to talk him.
Would it be diplomacy to try and work out really what this emotion he's conveying is?
Right. It's a sense motive to see if you can figure out what the emotion is. It's diplomacy to see if you can get him to tell you what the emotion is.
Yeah.
That diplomacy, Junior, give me a willpower check.
Oh.
Sure.
It wasn't very good, so it should be
A
fine.
willpower save, but that diplomacy ain't doing nothing for Junior.
I'm going to try and sense these emotions.
Yeah, you can give me that sense motive check.
Yeah.
Give me another willpower save.
Please break, man.
Junior, you're desperate to die. Junior, you're desperate to die, buddy.
Sugar, I should have done a diplomacy check.
Babe.
Okay, yeah. You are a fucking stone right now, you know. You are so driven on doing it again and saving your dad correctly this time that you do not care what these two are doing. Okay, so
Can I try something?
what? One more thing.
I want to try a bluff.
How are you bluffing this?
Basically, it's like we can tell something's troubling you. If you tell us, maybe we can help.
That's not bluff because it's true.
Well, we don't want him to die rather than because we've pretty much coined on this isn't real. It's more that he's actually trying to see if he can save his parents, I guess.
A bluff would be you claiming a fact that you don't know is a fact.
Right. Okay.
So,
Fair.
like, if you were to say something like, the only way to save your dad, which obviously you don't know is, like, what's
Well, yeah,
wrong,
exactly, yeah, that's
is to eat the tire of the car, like,
yeah,
that's,
like, we're missing information.
Yeah.
So maybe we should do that.
This iron will.
Why is it? Yeah, my will is my worst stat nearly, and
How much
Dorhim
health you
good.
got left, Craig?
I have 14 health out of 30.
Okay.
Dorhim, do you want to do anything about this, or do you want
Please
to
help me.
I'd like to go into stealth, prepare for the fight that's coming up.
Yeah. You're going to see if you can get the back window and stuff this time.
I'm going to see if I can do it more efficiently.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you guys that?
Love that. Sorry, what did you...
I was just going to say, did I ever tell you guys that I was in a campaign where I literally played a year, and Tom was in this as well. We literally played a year, and in the last session, I was so determined, like so driven in role-playing my character that I died.
Yeah.
Because I'm the barbarian who was raging. And everyone's like, stop, Craig, stop. And I couldn't stop.
I'm looking forward to watching you die. It's going to be fun. Okay,
No.
so yeah, do we want to... So are we going to flip the cards again? Is it time? If the two that are thinking this through would like have a chance to do something else,
Can we
just
If only
help
you were
me?
an animal, Craig.
Can we have another? Can we have
I would
another?
so much bonuses to diplomacy on that shit.
Can we have another willpower thing to see if we can figure
not
out
let you
enough?
do the exact same thing again.
Okay.
You guys could try your alternatives. Tom, you could try sense the motive, and Blight, you could try to diplomacy.
All right.
Diplomacy won't work because he's not an animal.
You can still try. Damn it.
I get so
God
many
damn it.
bonuses.
And then Junior, you're going to need to give me 2 more will saves on these.
My God, will try.
I think I forgot about told you.
Yeah, this is whether or not your poker face is good enough to block
This is
out.
well for Jack.
This is for the
For Blight.
diplomacy thing.
Right, hang on, wait though. 'Cause I have my fucking bonus. I have the diplomacy worked. That's fine.
Yeah, we
I was
got
gonna
one.
say, but I've got my compelling voice, haven't I? Which I've been forgetting to use.
Oh, yeah.
You could have done anything like compel action, tell the truth, or something like that.
No, I can't do that. I can only stop actions.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. You didn't
I'm
think-
saving that. Don't worry. I wasn't just not thinking about it.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, maybe like because these are both shite rolls. Like it's
Yeah.
not so much a case of like Blight does he's like finally gets to you. It's more of a case of like everyone just finally breaks down. Like, remember that you all have the same feeling, and the more that Junior
Yeah.
gets agitated, the more everyone gets agitated.
Oh, yeah.
So like maybe like finally Blight just slaps you or something like that. Yeah. But yeah. So Junior, tell them all what happens. Tell them all the truth.
I have to stop it from happening.
Top what?
Because stop them from dying.
But why?
Because they are my parents.
Gas.
And I can't stand by and watch them die.
Audible shock. But we keep trying that and it's not working. We're still stuck here. Like, I guess we're
They'll
all kind
keep trying.
But this is a test. That's clearly not going to work.
Junior, what do you
You-
think?
You need to accept it.
I'm just going to start to shake.
They're gone. We can't bring them back.
We can't.
At this exact moment, like when you're like, you can't bring them back, the carriage gets hit and it starts to go over again.
Okay. So this is the point where I'm like, Dorhim, Blight, you trust me, right?
So I go first?
The carriage has landed at this point, and they are getting out. Yes, Dorhim, you are going first.
Okay, I'd like to throw my shield at one of the 4 assailants.
Great, do it. That hits and does 4 damage.
It
I like how you
actually,
have a prone shield.
for once in its life, it gets to do 1d8 more.
Yes, I know. Yeah, you just decapitate a guy with your shield.
Why does it do 1d8 more?
Because if I can actually get a stealth hit off, it does. If I hit from stealth, it does 1d8 extra damage.
Wow.
Yeah, so there are 3 guys running at the carriage. Junior, what do you want to do?
I'm just gonna hold my gun. I'm gonna look visibly conflicted. Then I'm going to yell and throw my gun against the other side of the carriage.
Yeah, okay.
Not leaving.
Okay. So your turn, you're just going to throw your gun down. Jacques, what do you want to do?
I was thinking I was going to have to do like a forbid action on Craig, just make him.
But we're gonna have to like restrain him.
That would be really good actually, because I did. The entire fight last time you didn't use a forbid action on me.
Well, because we hadn't figured it out yet.
Yeah. You hadn't. They didn't know that you were supposed to save your dad because they didn't know your dad was supposed to die.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I've been wanting to do, but needed the information.
Okay. So, Jack, I guess you're not going to do anything either.
I'm going to ask Dorhim to stop.
Dorhim, do you do anything?
Well, I mean, it's not my turn yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, just make it clear, like we're trying something new here.
Blight, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna go over and console Junior. Put my armor around him and go, it's okay, buddy.
Okay, so the assailants are going to dive through. This one's for you, Dorhim.
They're all for Dorhim.
No, they're not.
Oh.
Well, one of them crit failed. One of them is all face down in the mud again. But the other 2 are going for your dad. So your dad takes takes a good gut hit. Oh wow.
Oh.
wow.
Yeah, so you just watch your dad, he's like, and then these, morphing figures. One of them, cuts in, then, a fucking crossbow bolt goes through, his jaw. It's and you watch your dad hit the mud.
No!
Okay, Dorhim, what do you want to do? There's still a guy on you.
Well, seeing that the party are saying, don't do this.
Yeah.
And then I would probably get the idea at this point. I'm going to come back and take a strike against Mr. Mayhew.
Mr. Mayhew's dead.
Oh, he's dead. Oh,
yeah. Just gonna kick him when he's dead.
Oh, I didn't realize he's dead.
No, he got shredded by that attack.
Dorhim just walks over and gives him a slight nudge with his foot. He's like,
so is it only him who's
pardon, Dorhim?
Is it only him who's meant to die?
No, Junior did say they.
Okay, so
you want to stab his mom?
Yes.
Okay, give me an attack roll to stab your friend's mom.
I'm never going to forgive you.
Yeah, you Mrs. Mayhew's in the car. She was told to take cover in the carriage. You walk over, you draw your sword, and you just cut her throat. She's screaming for you to stop as she does it. She's crying, tears. This is probably one of the hardest things. It's also hard for you, Dorhim, because you have to remember you feel the same emotional bond to these people as Junior does. You are doing this reluctantly, but you think it's the right move.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so as they
are now just streaming down my face now.
Mm-hmm. After her mother, your mother chokes on blood for a little bit, as her throat bleeds out. And after all, she just collapses backwards. The assailants, one of them is obviously down the road, but the rest of them, they just run off into the mountainside. After a couple of seconds, just standing here in the cold air with your around your dead parents, you see a familiar purple mist start to fill the air. And after a while,
my gun is off, by the way, just in case that's important.
Yep. And after a while, you guys can't see, and you're surrounded in this purple mist. I think it's about time we took a break because that took a long time. Okay, so we'll be back in 5.